What's going on, everybody? So today I'm back with another video of the Mustang GT, and this is going to be like the first video of the build series. This isn't really a build related video, but I decided that I found this McGuire's kit. So it's a McGuire's claybar kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that on the car. So basically, for those of you that don't know how to claybar a car, just get it nice and clean, and after you do that, you're going to use a detail spray or something like that, and then some clay that's normally specifically made for the car. And after you spray the car with the detail spray, you go over it with the clay in back and forth motions, and the clay picks up a lot of imperfections and contaminants that are embedded into your paint. So this car, the paint's not too bad, so I got lucky with that. But we're still going to go ahead and do it anyway and see the difference. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get the camera set up and start this process. So this clay kit's actually kind of old. I've had it in my garage forever, so I opened it up and I have the quick detailer in there, which is good that we still have that. This cleaner wax, which I've never really used before, so we'll see if we want to decide to use that after we do this. And then obviously the bar of clay. So what you do with this is you're just going to kind of, what I normally do is I ball it up, I'll kind of knead it together and then make it smooth on one side, and that's the side I use for the car. So we'll go ahead and get the clay ready, and then we will move on to actually using it. So I don't think I need a piece this big, so I'm going to save part of it. I'm just going to go ahead and like I said, knead up the other part and make a smooth surface. So I'll just use it like that. And like I said, you'll just take the spray bottle and you'll go ahead and spray it on. You're also going to want to get a microfiber towel or something like that, so you can wipe off the quick detailer after you go over it with the clay. So I'm going to run inside and grab that real quick. I was cleaning microfibers earlier. My dad put them out here. I didn't realize that. So got that, and let's move you guys in a little closer. A little closer to the car. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing a smaller area of it. Like I said, the car's already clean, but you can, wipe off some of the dust if you want to. I do have some paint chips here just from, this car being daily driven before I had it. So we'll go ahead and spray it. And just take the clay. And you're gonna want to spray the clay down too, actually, and spray it on pretty liberally whenever you are spraying the car. So you can see my paint beads up pretty well already. But yeah, you just kind of go along the paint with, you don't want like too light of pressure, but you don't want heavy pressure. So moderate pressure over the paint as you go back and forth, like I mentioned before, and it'll kind of go through and, like I said, pick up those contaminants. This paint is already pretty good, so like I said, it won't be a big deal for this paint, but you can kind of see it, hopefully. Let me get the light on it there. There's some contaminants in it. It's not that bad in that area. But like I said, you'll just go ahead, take your cloth, wipe off the quick detailer after you do a certain area, and move on to your next area. So, also important that check your towel before you wipe the paint, because you would hate to scratch the paint immediately after you do this. So, I'm going to move on to the next little area. Like I said, you can spray on quite a bit, and just go back and forth. You can even hear it picking stuff up sometimes. Oh wow, yeah. You can see there's quite a bit right there that it's picking up. I'm actually surprised by how much it picked up. So this is the most I've ever picked up, actually, from doing this, just in one little area right there. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. But wow, that really got a lot. So we're gonna keep going on this panel. Really get in the grooves right there with the body line, and you're gonna want to periodically re-knead your clay. That way you're not scratching up the paint anymore. I'm just seeing a ton of stuff come up. Wow. This panel, wow. I can't believe this, actually. It's never been this bad for me, but there you go. There's a look at it. So all those contaminants are in the paint, which is crazy to me. Because, you know, this paint, once I picked up the car, it shined really well, but that is a lot in the paint. I'm shocked by that, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and do this door real quick. I already did part of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. So like I said, back and forth motions. This isn't one of those things where you want to swirl around. So the door looks a little bit more normal. This is what you can probably expect to see most of the time. Something about like that. So, not bad, but we'll go ahead, wipe off the door. Overall, I'm really pleased with this paint on this car. I've only had it for a few days, so I haven't really had a chance to look it over, but oh wow, yeah. So you just want to run the back of your hand over the paint too, to really feel if you got all the areas or if you missed anything. And this paint feels immaculate, honestly. And I think with a layer of wax over it, it'll look really good. I know it got buffed before I got the car, so I'm a little worried that it wasn't claybarred before then, but you know, now's the time to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the car. I'm gonna put some spray wax on it, and then I'll come back with an updated portion of the video, and I'll probably pour some water over it, just so you can kind of see the difference between the area that was treated and an area that wasn't. So yeah, I'll be right back. Just a quick update. This is all from the trunk. Just the trunk lid. So claybar your paint. All right, so I claybarred the whole car except the front bumper and rear bumper because I ran out of detail spray, and I went ahead and did spray wax on it, and I think, you know, it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the result. It looks really good. It got a ton of contaminants out, and it just looks good overall. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is one of those things that I think everybody really needs to do to their car, but no one ever really does it. So it's just one of those things you can do to help care for your car a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna pour a little bit of water on here. 1 second. Just runs right off. Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, you see a lot of results like that with things like ceramic coating, but really, you know, that's great to protect your car with that, but you can get similar results with just simple clay bar and wax job, even just wax, but clay bar will make it go a little bit further. So that's basically that. That'll close out the video. So that's kind of a simple way and a mild introduction on how to clay bar your car, and the results speak for themselves. It looks really good. So if you enjoyed and you like the car, go ahead and subscribe, and there'll be more videos like this and build videos coming of this car. Thanks for watching.